If there was an island and rich ladies went and Russian boys ate their pussy, would you even be mad at all? Like if it wasn't an Epstein's island?
Let me think. Less mad for sure. If
it was like McGillicuddy Island and I'm... There's a lady named Karen McGillicuddy. And Karen McGillicuddy, she secured a bunch of these Russian gigolos. These underage boys, most of them like 16, 17, but they had fine working cocks.
Right.
And they serviced these rich ladies. A lot of these rich ladies whose husbands left them money, but the husbands are assholes and they cheated on them and left them billions of dollars. So these ladies would skirt off to an island near the Bahamas, and these guys would be flown in, and they would dress up like sailors and just go down on their pussies.
We wouldn't feel as bad.
I wouldn't feel bad at all.
Not only, you know what it is? The age for it being fucked up to boys is younger.
Well, also, yeah.
At a certain age, like, you would feel uncomfortable. If there were 9-year-old boys on that island, you'd go, these bitches need to die.
But 16-year-old boys, they'll be fine.
And maybe that's what we need to acknowledge. Like, boy age is just lower.
It's different.
It's fucking different.
It's different.
Yeah, it's fucking different.
It's different.
Are they manipulating these boys and making them do something? Yes, but for whatever reason, we're less protective. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like, we kind of look at like a 16-year-old boy as an adult in certain situations. Like, if a 16-year-old boy like is around his mother and his mother is being like disrespected, you're like, hey, you're not a boy, you're an adult. Go protect your mother. What the fuck are you doing?
It's very different.
I don't put that on a 16-year-old girl. The mother should protect that girl.
Right.
And maybe that's like baked in sexism or something. But no, we look at a boy differently.
Yeah, we look at boys
especially if it's female to male. Male to male.
Different. Right. We look at that boy being objectified by a male because we look at the males being they're the villains.
Isn't that interesting? Like,
because they want to penetrate with their cock.
Penetration
There's a big difference between someone penetrating you and versus you penetrating
licking them.
Yeah, or licking them, or even sticking your cock inside of them.
But
like if the woman wants you to stick, like I had a bit about this. Like it was a bit that I think they made me remove from one of my specials. It was a Comedy Central special. I don't remember. But the
Are
whole
they still around?
They were around when I did this. This was the bit was, it was almost 10 years ago. The bit was that if you see like a high school football coach that gets arrested because he was having sex with girls in the high school, you'd be like, that fucking piece of shit. Like, that motherfucker needs to go to jail. But if you see like some hot teacher in Florida getting taken away in handcuffs because she was banging a bunch of football players, the first thing you think was, which one of those pussies told his mom?
And they didn't want it.
Like, it was that my boy. If that was my boy, and he was crying on TV
because he fucked
I'd be like, get in the fucking car. Yeah. What are you doing? Why'd you tell your mom?
Bro,
listen to me, bro.
You know what's funny is that we all knew we wanted to fuck our teachers a little.
Oh yeah.
Like that's where it really comes from. We knew that there were certain teachers, like the young teachers. Like when I was going to school, they started having like assistant teachers that were like 20.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing around me?
You're 3 years older than me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get it talking like that to
totally
me.
Get it.
Like, I remember once I went to a bar and my teacher was at the bar.
Whoa.
And in New York, you have fake ID. When you're younger, we're going out to like bars and clubs. And we were fucking drinking.
With the teacher.
With the teacher. I was like, yo, we should. She was assistant teacher, but I was like, we shouldn't be doing this.
How old was she?
Probably 22. Maybe it's like
you
right
were like
after you graduate.
18?
And I was 18, I think, in my senior year.
So were you thinking?
What was I thinking, John? I was like, I'm trying to get molested. You know what I'm saying? Let's make some headlines, baby.